Whew. Alright, so Mega Man 1 went great. Hey Tal Vez, how's it going? Mega Man 1 went really good, I think. Unless I did something wrong. Again, I shaved 5 minutes off of what I was practicing at earlier today. So now we'll do two at around, I'm at around 41 minutes. I'm hoping to get a sub 40 today. And yeah, so, and then we'll do Persona after that for some funsies, where we don't have to worry about timing, because I am not good at this live splitting thing yet. I can have Aut Dog review my, my technique, and he will tell me that it's pretty bad. A door almost knocked you out just now? Jeez, watch out for those doors. I don't want you knocked out from the door. I was told once that the rule of thumb with some doors is that vertical is pull and horizontal is push. Doesn't always follow that rule, so... I almost got knocked off from a few doors trying to, you know, adhere to that principle. You fucking smacked that door. Alright, here we go. Thanks, Tal Vez. Like I was telling, Juwan was here earlier, and I was saying, you know, you always get a little nervous the first time you ever do something like this, because unless you're fucking Brad Pitt, nobody's like, yeah, so good, I'm so good looking. Women want me and men want to be me. Now, who am I, Yusuke, right? Okay, alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Damn it, did it happen again? Why isn't that working? Alright, so I'll wait. Okay. Alright, so start with Flashman. I think you do this in every single route, because he's weak to the Buster. You get item 3. You can go to Airman or Heatman then after that. And Flash is helpful in those levels. I cannot for the life of me get lower than a 41, and it's just because of my safe nature, because I'm just not good enough yet. But that is still 16 minutes quicker than what I did when we were doing the Hex Effecta, so still pretty good. Dead door. Door meet tide. Otherwise known as your Grim Reaper. Now, I told myself I wouldn't go for this E because I never need this E, and getting it's just a waste of time. So, and now I'm going to die to Flashman because... So, this... It's weird. Flashman has nothing to do with ice, but the floor is slippery. The floor is ice. Not lava, but ice. Hello, alternate switcher. Oh, hey, how's it going? Alternate switcher? What makes you the alternate? There we go. That's not bad. As long as you can kill him before, shit. No, actually, I didn't want to do that. I was right. You wait until... now. When he flips, when he goes up. That's okay. Again, as long as the end result is, you know, fine, then I can adjust the rest of the splits later. 3 doors down. Did you destroy the one 3 doors down? Did they sing Kryptonite? Yeah, they sang Kryptonite, right? Tone hates Kryptonite. It's one of the funniest things to troll him with. It's like, why do you dislike this song so much? Like, it's not bad, or at least not so bad that it deserves to be hated like that. Now, the fastest way to do this would be to go to Heatman, because the bonkers things that pros can do on this level with item 1 is crazy. And I am not gonna attempt that. Because instead of going through these clouds that I'm about to, these guys that are on the clouds, you don't have to kill any of them. And you can just kind of jump off the edge of these clouds and use item 1 to get all the way across instead of having to wait here. It looks like I think that might be the most difficult thing I've ever seen in a Mega Man game. At least a classic Mega Man game. At least it seems the most difficult. But we'll take it slow and steady because it wins the race. That's the type of attitude that's keeping me at a 41. Wow. I could have sworn I got that health. Not that that's bad, because it's good for the time to not get the health, but... Oh, this part's kind of... right here. Oof. Okay. Just... Whoa. Didn't mean for that. Being too cute. Trying to be too cute. Actually, not cute at all. He's being too safe. I gotta believe in my iframes. See? The iframes will save me. I just can't be a little bitch about them. That's alright. One death there isn't terrible. Great. The other reason I'm very careful in these games, especially 1 and 2, is the floaty nature of your movement. So like when you stop like that, you keep moving a little bit. That does not happen from 3 on. So I feel less sure about my control here. That wasn't bad. Airman.exe. That's when I'm supposed to do it. How was the setup? You mean like what I was able to do today to get this all set up? I mean, it's working pretty good. I like my new monitor a lot. It's a BenQ, a 24-inch. I got it over this Asus that was $100 off and would have been the same price. So, like, in theory, that's a superior, monitor. But, and it has a specific type of display port, I think it's called, which is apparently really good, or so my business partner tells me, who is also a big gamer. He's more of the PC Master Race type of gamer, though. However, apparently this particular monitor, these BenQs are really good for combating headaches, which I do tend to get. And if I'm going to be looking at these for a long time, especially when I do like Final Fantasy VII speedruns where I'm doing it for 9 hours, that's like a concern. So I went with this one, which is cheaper, but it's nice. It's obviously a lot better than the other monitor I'm looking at here that has the chat. Sorry, you guys get the lower quality monitor, because all I have to do is look at your text. I've also been getting some tips from watching FTB. I don't know if you remember him, Tal Vez, but he was the guy that was with us for my first Mega Man 2 stream, which ended up being on difficult mode without me realizing it. I'm just gonna do that now, because I don't need fucking Flash to beat Quickman. Who needs that? I probably will, but it's actually a lot faster to kill Quickman with the Buster, so we'll just try to do it that way. Oh, for those that don't know, those beam things insta-death. So that's why you have to be really careful. You will die instantly if you touch them. Yeah, FTB, well, at least he thought he had a top 100 score. I think it was either today or yesterday, but it turns out he would have been 102, so he wants to get a little bit higher before he submits to the Mega Man RTA board. I don't even care. I'd submit it anyways just to... Oh, that's bad. Just to, you know, get our names places. Woo! Quickman is a jerk. Just realized I have the pro speedrunner set up. Any plans for Twitch soon? Yes. I would like to try Twitch out. I don't know if I want to do Restream or I do both. Because obviously, like, we have no fan base on Twitch. So that's like a risk. Especially if, like, I know Tide, for example, does not like Twitch. So if we can't port over the people that we have, that sets us back and then we have to restart. But if we do something like Restream, Game Bunny tells me that he thinks his, let me get this because this is really easy and fast. That apparently his quality dropped when he's using that. Like I think he still uses Ustream because he streams on both Twitch and YouTube. And I think one other place too, but he's like, if you're really worried about that, then maybe not. And I don't know, because Twitch is just better for streamers, it seems like, at least for streaming content. Because we would still do our YouTube videos on YouTube. We would never abandon the YouTube channel. In fact, now that we have cameras and stuff that we can use, I plan on doing other videos, like reaction videos and just videos talking about stuff. Ooh, almost got that. Because those are fun, and I've always thought those look really fun, so I've always wanted to try them. Normally I get that E, but we are not doing that. Not today. Now there's a trick here with Metal Man, where if you hold one of the buttons, and with the... I'm using a PS4 controller, so I don't know what button I'm supposed to hold, but you use one of the buttons and he'll just stand there. He won't move. You just end him. Quickman.exe, Jerkman.exe. Look how many boomerangs I shot out and how much weapon energy was used. Like, practically nothing. The operator of Airman.exe was killed. Yeah, he was getting a little frisky, so he had to be ended. And whoops! That's gonna be the gold the next time I play it. Yeah, speedrunning's interesting because it's not just playing the game, it's also managing your setup. Which I am not used to doing, playing Persona and shit. Alright, now I can use the Metal Blade here, but there's a specific reason why I don't. It's because of that part right there. With the Metal Blade, you can't move when you shoot it. But with the Buster, you can. So, if I'm shooting with the Metal Blade, shit, and one of those small frogs hit me, I'm likely getting caught on the edge and falling off, and that's a death. However, now, oh wow, that actually is worse to use against that thing than a Buster. I've never tried that before. For those of you who have not seen the Metal Blade, and I assume there are very few of you who would bother watching this video, this thing is crazy broken. It's one of the reasons I think Mega Man 2 is like the easiest of the games. Actually, I won't say it's the easiest. I think 6 is the easiest. Because I beat that game in 1 hour 15 minutes, having beaten it maybe only once before in my life, and I didn't game over once. Like, that's there's no difficulty there. And I do this for safety because inevitably I know you're supposed to be able to just run through these guys and you're fine, But like this guy, for example, he drops down and I always get hit by one of them, so I'm just trying to be realistic here. Metal Man is a hero. It's sad that we have to destroy him. Bubble Man, on the other hand, does look like... Look at his fucking goggles, glasses. Aren't people with glasses just the worst? One bubble sucks! That's not the quick kill. That one was a little early. I got a little excited. The other thing with Twitch is I have to figure out, and I kind of have to do this with YouTube too, but like with all the emotes and stuff like that, generally the better Twitch streamers have like all the, you know, the graphics that come up and stuff like that. It's cool, and I get why, and it actually makes it really easy to like make sure you acknowledge supporters as opposed to not having those graphics pop up and then people are like, well, what the fuck? Everybody else that I, you know, support does it and you don't, so do you really care? And it's just stuff I need to learn more about, so YouTube's just easier for now. Come on. You should be able to use item 3 there, but I don't know how to use that, oops. Really? That almost turned out to be a waste of time. It might have been. Oh, shit. This part's a pain in the ass. Come on. Oh. I actually, when I was practicing this earlier, I glitched out the appearing blocks. They would not appear. I ended up having to use my items to get up. It was very strange. Heatman, also hero, indeed. Or as fellow student of gaming Tone would call him Butterman, which, I mean, I guess he kind of looks like he could be a stick of butter, but more of a Zippo than anything, which is actually what he is, right? Alright, so Heatman, yeah, one of the reasons you can go to Heatman early if you want is because he's pretty easy to kill with the Buster, but he's insanely easy with the bubble gun. Ooh, quick. I keep jerking because I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta split. After you saying you wanted to speedrun Final Fantasy, I thought, damn, I should stream myself playing 10 for the first time. Yeah, I mean, I would have watched. I like watching 10, especially when people can make fun of Titans. Oh man. I watch, I think I mentioned this before, but I watch Caleb Hart's streams because he does a lot of the games that I like, and he tried doing a speedrun of 10 for the first time earlier this week, and that was pretty fun until he fucked it up and then had to end it at like 10 hours. I'm like, oh geez, that has to feel pretty terrible. Crow's laugh intensifies. Oh man, okay, so we got... Actually, it's faster to do it this way. And just mash. I think you can get past this with item 2. But every time I try to do it, I get bonked by something. And we are preventing 2 more of those tiger things from spawning with the flash stopper. Which obviously makes those 2 rooms go a hell of a lot faster. Hello, Zodiac. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know why I didn't have this equipped already, as is tradition. Ooh, that was close. I shouldn't have done that. That's like I still have my thing from like playing as a casual, like wanting health and pickups and stuff. You just want to grab them, but when you're speedrunning, you cannot do such things. Because they take up a lot of time, especially the bigger ones. Now you can definitely do an item 2 here. But I have no idea. I tried it earlier and I just failed, so I'd rather not waste the time. It's not really that big of a time save. I just don't have to bother doing the little jiggle with the, what are those, chickens, I guess? So this guy's really hard. Apparently it's actually faster to use air because you can, the air can get through the razor leaf, which I've tried it and it does work. I just don't understand why. Hey, FTB, how's it going? Glad you're able to stop by. I'm going for sub 40, which I have not been able to do yet. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I caught your, I mean, you saw I commented, obviously, but I caught your, I didn't catch the stream, but I watched the archive afterwards to see if there was any, new tech for me to pick up. Still pretty slow, but I'm a lot faster than I was before. Like, that was probably, what, a second and a half too slow for that screen? I'm actually going to use it. I like using the rest of my item 1 for the part with the, I forget what they're called, Mets? That saves like a split second, allegedly. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Are you kidding me? Ugh! I'm so bad. I couldn't catch onto the ladder. Or I jumped past it or something. There we go. Worked that time. Now there's something you can do with item 3 here, where you can bump yourself up. I have no idea how to do it. That's something I'll probably have to practice. But you use wood here as to not... Really? As to not get knocked back down by those things constantly. That's annoying. Like that. Oh, that wasn't that bad. How many E's? 2? I probably don't need that. I think I'm gonna get that extra life, though. I told myself I wouldn't bother getting E-tanks I don't need. Because I've been ending the games recently with like 4, not 4, because I always use it on the the crash bomb, the purple hell at the end. But I always end up with 3. I never need them after that, so I told myself I'd stop wasting time getting them, except for the Metal Man one, and I don't even remember where I got the other one from. Oh god, my timing with Crash Man's still horrible! There. Crash Man does not exist. Yeah, and you can hit him twice, right? With the air if you time it. If you time it nice, it's just like he gets hit with 2, with like the first and then the last of the tornadoes, and then sorry for the very loud beeping. Yeah, whatever they're called. Is that what they're called? Pico Pico? Or is that the noise that Wily's making every time he appears? Okay, so this is a level that was giving me a ton of problems when I was playing this game on difficult. However, now it is much less so. Which means I will definitely now die to the dragon. The big thing is I've figured out how to get past the that big chasm part without like it being a huge problem. I actually started using item 2 for that part. But I kept having problems with spawning the bird spawning from the opposite direction, so we'll just do it this way and pick up one of the on the next screen. There should be some weapon energy. We'll get some more item 3 because having the 1, 2, and 3, I don't plan on game overing here. So having those items are super important. And I'm stupid. Why did I do that? I can do it on the... I can think there's one more. I was too excited. Oh, there's not. Okay, well, I'll just have to get in one of the next stages. Also have to learn the menu better. A menu like a scrub. So, trick is shoot it from there. Oh. Of course. I haven't missed that in like a month. I get on camera and boom, oh, you can't do it anymore. What? Oh. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. That was more of an ordeal than it should have been. Hardest boss in the game. Your facecam video is faster than your audio. Oh, really? It shouldn't be. I'll check on that, though. Once I'm done with this, I'll check on it. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Because what I do is I have to delay the audio slightly. Sorry, seizure warning. I have to delay the audio slightly on OBS because otherwise it'll be faster than the game. Is the video? Well, I guess I'll have to check. I'm not sure if the video is synced up with the game. Because if it's not, then what I can do is I think I can delay the sync for... I think I can delay the sync for the game then. Or for the video too, so that it syncs up with the audio. Go, 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 go! But thanks for the heads up. I wouldn't have noticed that until I looked at it later. I'll try to fix that in between this and the Persona stream. That will come immediately following this. For like an hour, hour and a half or so. Yeah, because if I don't delay the, I don't like doing this. I'm gonna use a lot of item 3 here. And I really need to save the item 3. Okay, whew. So I have one more use. Good. Although I think I get more energy at Purple Hell anyway, so... I did not split Wily 1. I'm gonna have to change that later. So worried about the desyncing problem. And that one's probably too early. Ugh! If you're using OBS, you can sync anything you can input. That's what I thought. So I'm pretty sure I could sync the video up with what the audio is doing, which is at a... Oh, shit. Well... Yeah, so I'll try that. I'll just give it the same delay that the that I gave the audio. I just never think of delaying anything other than the sound for obvious reasons. But you could just delay the... Actually, it seems like I could just delay the game. I could just delay the game instead of delaying the sound from both, or the sound and the video. That seems like that'd be easier, right? Instead of delaying two things, you're delaying one thing. Now, the game does you a solid after dealing with kind of two harder stages. They give you this stage, which is like nothing. Ah, 4 jumps, that's bad. That's scrub level. 4 jumps. 3 at the bare minimum. I do have an undo split button, but I figured that, God, I'm so bad at this. I figured that I would just redo the splits later, as long as I get the last split correct. Do I need anything here? No, I don't really. Guess we'll get some of this just in case. Because, like, I don't think I'm going to be submitting this to... It's not high enough, you know, to submit just yet to Mega Man RTA or something like that. So I just got to get better at it. And then I'll redo the splits after watching it, so that I have a good idea, so that my, you know, the splits are better when I'm redoing this again and getting golds and, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, sorry about the seizure warning. As seizure warning is as seizure it's happening. I want 1 here. I do Tide. In fact, we'll play some Weeb stuff after this. Is Mega Man weeb? I mean, like, he has, like, an anime, design. And now I want wood. Now, what you should do here, the fastest strategy, is to take damage boost from that guy up there, use item 1 to climb up, or to jump up, and then come back around instead of waiting for this platform. I have never successfully done that, so we're not going to do that here. And I always lose a lot of time in these moving block areas because I get too impatient and do something like really stupid. So it'd be nice to have a time where I did not do that at all. Alright, air just to minimize. I learned that from you, FTB, by the way. I didn't know that air could wreck them like that. Ah, shit. So, it's important to keep your health up, especially if you're not very good in this area, because this boss, like, I'm gonna use an E-Tank. I'm just going to. Ah, shit! Well, might as well do this. Oof. Oh, fuck! Yeah, because first of all, it's really, I can barely see what's on the screen. Actually, it's looking okay right now. But let's see if I can get this. That should do it. Oh, shit. So, when the crash bomb's going off, you can do this damage boost thing where you can run into one of the bombs and it'll explode as though you used the crash bomb on it. But I did it wrong there. I mistimed it. We have a strat creator in chat. No, that like the air thing is really nice because you don't take nearly as much damage from I forget what the name of them is, but a lot less damage from that guy than you do from the big fucking thing. So I don't have to worry as much about health, which is great. I'm gonna get that someday on camera. It's gonna be awesome. Now, leaf is, or wood is better here than Buster, but... Oh, I don't want that. Not yet. But I have a hard time hitting him with the leaf shield through his, I do want this, because I think I have Bubble Man and then Quick Man. We'll just do Quick Man while we have the health. Three bubbles? Oh, one bubble. You son of a bitch. Our boss. Hard times. He's hard too. Hentai implication on the hands are busy part. Whoa, what have I missed? Sorry, I know I have, like I said, I know I haven't been as engaging. I'm trying to get used to this setup. Now this is another thing I learned from you, FTB. I think I said that on your... I didn't realize that you can one-shot the first part of Wily here with the charged heat shot. Which, I mean, if you're better at mashing, then metal might just be faster, but I am not, so. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get sub 40, but I might be able to get 40 something. Alright, so when you're playing this level, go all the way to the right, because you will fuck yourself if you don't. You can zip here too, I think. But again, as it says in the title, this is a zipless run. Actually, it doesn't say that in the YouTube title, but it does say it in the live split title. Now I might go ultra aggressive here and use my last E-tank. But you have to be careful, because the body hits significantly harder than its little pea shots do. I can't get him to shoot. I lied. I'm not being ultra aggressive. Ah! Sub 40. Woo! That feels good. Woo! Thanks. I appreciate the kind words, and especially coming from Mr. Sub 34. That's what you got, right? Like 3345 or something like that? Okay, so I'm going to catch up with the chat here real quick, just to see what I've been missing while the ending's happening. Okay, I'll check that out, FTB. The game capture being delayed. Like I said, I specifically delayed the audio because it's normally ahead of the game capture, which means the game capture is probably delayed, I guess, if that is the case. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Hot Dog asked if I could dab. Sorry. There's for the sub 40. Or we could do the multi-dab. Yeah, so I got the stuff Tal Vez, pineapple pizza, and SOG speedrun. I guess you're in California, so it's appropriate there. Difference between hentai and anime is what you're doing while you watch it. That's a good one. Pay attention to the game, read the chat between levels. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that better, just because I'm not used to that. Normally I'm doing Persona, so I'm like, I can sit here and go, oh, attack, attack, attack. Hey guys, how's it going? You know, that sort of thing. Yeah, so this is my new PB. I'll redo the splits, but this will be my PB for now. The splits, I'll edit them in live split itself for better accuracy. I'll just go back and watch the video and do that. 33-38. Yeah, that's crazy good. Yeah, I mean, you keep getting better like every day, so I'm sure you'll probably get like top 50 soon. I'm surprised you all didn't immediately leave because I dabbed. Whew. Okay, so this is what I'll do. We're going to do Persona still, but we're going to do what we did last time. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to check out the delay thing to see if I can get the audio and the video together at least, so there doesn't look like there's a delay in what I'm doing here and then what you're actually watching. and then I'll come back on. That shouldn't take too long if I think I know where I'm supposed to do this. So what's strange though is it seems like the video would be synced up with the game capture video, which that I'm not 100% sure about. So if it's synced up with the game capture video, then it's going to be slightly behind. I don't know. It's going to be a little strange, but I'll try to figure that out in between. If I can't, whatever, we'll just stream some Persona for about an hour, and then that'll be the end of the night. So some of best is 32:30. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're going to get that sub 33 very soon. Yeah, I dabbed twice. I did a dab and then a multi-dab because Hot Dog asked me to. So check the archive. Your capture card lags. Okay, so that might be what it is. If I can figure that out, then I should be able to solve the problem. I might not be able to do it tonight just because I want to get some Persona in and I don't want to spend too much time doing it. It's already kind of late where I am, but I'll see what I can do. And then, yeah, so I'll be back with Persona. I'm going to cut the stream here. It's going to come to a new stream because I think it's easier to do this with YouTube, unlike Twitch where you can parcel everything out easier. With YouTube, it's a lot harder to do that. I'd have to do it on my own, essentially. So having have it cut in between seems to be the best way to do it. If it's annoying your subscription screen, feel free to let me know, and I'll I'll find out a better way to do it. But yeah, so yeah, 2 PBs in a row, so that's pretty good. I get better at this. I want to get this on original console though, because right now this is the Legacy Collection, and I want to be able to play 1 and 2 along with 3, which I have on the NES, because I think it's even faster if you use it on the NES. So that's what I'm going to be looking to purchase soon. But oh yeah, thanks. This is one of my favorite shirts. It was actually my brother-in-law's a while ago, and he's like, "This is too big for me. Do you want it?" And I'm like, what, 8 inches taller than you? I'm sure it'll fit me just fine. And it's super cool. So yeah, huge fan. It's starting to fade a little bit though. I'm sad. I'll have to get another one. But all right, thanks for joining me for the Mega Man 2 stream. I'll be back with Persona for those that are in the chat right now. I'll be coming back with Persona 5 in about 3 to 5 minutes. And if you're watching this after the fact, please like and subscribe. I'll be doing these runs more often. I love running Mega Man. I'm not very good at it, but I really enjoy it. I'm also going to be doing Mega Man X, and then I might also try to procure X2 and do that as well, and maybe 3. Problem with X3 is that it's so expensive. Though, I suppose with the X collection on PS4 now, I might actually be able to play X3 on there. So maybe I'll do that. It's because I don't have the I didn't get the X collection yet. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. FTB leaves. My X, I like X1 the most. And my favorite's Buster Only. I really like Buster Only on Mega Man X. But I think what I'm going to do first, besides Buster Only, is learn 100% and then get into any percent, because 100% actually seems easier than any percent. Any percent seems really hard. So, and then I'll be learning X2 and X3 as well, but I'm significantly better at X1 than the other two. So, yeah, that's the FYI. All right, I'm going for real this time. So, thanks.